Denison. Hi, Julie.
How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Oh, fantastic.
I'm
Girl,
so
look
excited
at
for Tom.
your hair. Yes, I'm excited to see my brother across the pond
Yes.
on the big screen. What do you do with your hair? It's like shiny and like,
Oh, okay. So
girl,
I'm
I'm
selling
seeing
the
my
hemp
hair.
works, right? They have CBD hemp shampoo and conditioner. So I started
Really?
washing my hair with it, and if you look at my older videos, my hair was always frizzy, and I didn't know how to
Yeah,
control the
well,
frizz. And
yeah,
now look at
yeah.
it.
Well, I thought that you've been like going to the salon or something every day or whatever.
Nah, I'm not Nancy Pelosi. I have not been hitting the salon.
That's a bad. Oh, dang. Sorry, I didn't mean to step on.
Because you know why? They'll set me up. Julie, if I go to a salon, they're going to set me up. I might go in there without a mask because
But you know, I call her Piss Losi.
I know you do. I know you do. So, but
No,
really,
it looks great. I mean, really, it really
and,
does.
and
Like,
the hemp coffee, Prime put me into that.
oh,
He
you
put me
got
onto
into
the hemp
that?
coffee. So
Oh, very
anyone
cool.
watching,
Okay.
yeah, the hemp coffee brings it gives you, it's a mood enhancer. So it's a mood enhancer, but it gives you clarity, which is good because I have ADD, attention deficit disorder.
Oh,
So it helps me focus.
squirrel,
What was I saying? No, I'm kidding.
squirrel. Well, so I saw Prime the other day. He was talking about the coffee does not have caffeine in it.
The coffee, it's an instant coffee. It's decaffeinated. I didn't even know that. I mean, I drink it at night and
Oh,
it doesn't keep me up. So yeah, that makes sense.
yeah, that's what he said. It doesn't have caffeine in it, but it has the CBD in it or something.
Yes, it has the
Does it?
CBD in it.
We sort of stalled out there. It has CBD. Okay.
It
Okay.
has a
All right.
really, it has a
Cool.
really good flavor. Yeah, it has a really good flavor, and it's
Okay.
got a lot of benefits.
Awesome.
CBD reduces inflammation, pain. It's a pain reliever. I mean, it's got a lot of benefits. I mean, I've been taking the CBD oil for a couple of years now,
Oh, good. Yeah, I have
and
two different. Yeah.
that's good.
Mhm.
But the coffee, I mean, I drink coffee every day, so it's
Yeah.
put it together. It's
It's
a
good
great
as well.
combination.
That one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Well, I know I had studied some of that a while back of that we all have an endocannabinoid system. Did you know that?
I do. I do know that. Yep.
Cool. So I think that's really neat because what that means is that we have this system that says bring in the cannabinoids and all this stuff. So that's CBD and THC and all this other stuff. I find it hilarious that we don't have what did I used to call it? A pharmaceutical benoid system where we
We
would take
may.
in
We probably will.
Western Western medicine pharmaceuticals where our body demands it that it work properly. No, seems
Yeah.
like our bodies work better when we have the CBD in it. So I've noticed mine has. So cool.
Well,
So the shiny
the
hair is
body
the
has a way of healing itself. I mean,
yes, absolutely.
our body was created in that way to heal ourselves
That's
and
right.
to use the natural and elements
Natural
from
world
the
around
earth,
us.
right?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Absolutely. You know what? I heard a long time ago that the oil that um, was used for Jesus's embalming was cannabis oil.
Oh, I
Have you
believe
ever
that.
heard that?
No, but I believe that. I mean,
Yeah,
because this
I
was
heard
always
that a long
available.
time ago, just randomly. I don't know why that just popped into my head.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's a natural
That's
plant.
very interesting. Yeah.
And then you look at the hemp side of it, right? And the industrial hemp side of it. Man, there's over 25,000 different products that hemp can be made into.
Yes.
From and I knew it did hair, so I now there's evidence of how good it does for hair.
Thank you.
That's awesome. I
I,
love it. It looks good. It's nice and shiny.
thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
very
mean,
cool.
and the best part is the frizz is gone.
Yeah.
because I could
Yeah.
never manage the frizz. I would take like a little conditioner and water and rub my hands together and put it in there, but still had like that greasiness to it.
Right.
And
Right.
now it's dry. This is dry. This is all from the Hempworks shampoo and conditioner.
Oh,
It's
okay.
amazing stuff. The products, I'll tell you, I would not, tell people to buy any product that I didn't try myself. So
Right.
that's why
Yeah.
I got
I'm the
that.
same
I got
way.
the face mask that I loved.
Yeah.
The
Cool.
oil
I'll
for
have to check that out.
my dogs, they like to bark a lot because they're little yappers.
Right. Right. I've
And
seen
I
that
have the little bacon flavored CBD oil for dogs, and it relaxes them. They're,
flavor.
chills them a little
For
bit.
God's
So
sake, bacon flavor everything.
isn't
It's
bacon the best?
crazy.
I know it is. It is the best.
I saw bacon ice cream the other day and I just went, that's just wrong on so many levels.
Yeah.
That's just really pushing it. I think.
Yeah. I wonder what it
Wow.
tastes like though. I wonder what it tastes like though.
Yeah, I wonder what it tastes like, but that doesn't mean that I
Yeah,
want
it
to try
doesn't that
it.
doesn't mean it tastes good. Yeah,
No, no,
that's
no.
true. Very true.
Well, very cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's been a good day. However, it was really weird. I was sleeping. I went to bed sort of early, and then I kept hearing sirens and sirens and sirens. And suddenly
Yeah.
I realized it wasn't in my dream, it was outside my window. And so this whole dead end around the corner here, boy, we had two fire trucks and like two or three ambulances. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look it up, but that was sort of scary, but it was just weird. It was like my dream was had all of these sirens in it, and then I was like,
And then it
no,
was really happening.
it's really happening.
You getting like a premonition in your dreams?
Yeah, I guess I think so.
Wow.
It was in massive theta. It was a boom.
Wow. Let me know if you have a dream about me, meeting a rich man.
Well, they're all going to be that way soon. We're going to have to come up with a new identity.
Oh, that's right.
Sorry, boy.
What's funny? What's funny? Like on dating apps, or even just going on a blind date. What is like one of the first questions that you ask? So, what do you do for a living? And
Yeah.
like, why does that even matter?
I know.
Really?
I know. It really.
Does that mean, oh, if it's a doctor, okay, so, he's got a lot of money, but then he won't spend any time with me because he's always on call. So, I don't know.
See,
But we do ask that. We are curious, right? What people do for a living.
my interpretation, my filter if they were to say they were a doctor is just sort of like, get away from me. Only because I have been so anti-Western medicine
Oh,
for
yeah.
so long that
Yeah.
I know on some level, there's
point.
just going to be too many barriers
Yeah.
of hoops to jump through. I think, I don't know.
Yeah, I could see a lot of discussions
Yeah.
between you and a doctor. Yeah, on a date. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, not so much.
no. So anyway, all right.
Someone
So
asked me
we
the
are
other day,
going
yeah.
we are going to be interviewing Tom Bushnell, aka Tom Numbers.
Yep.
And he interprets things through numerology, which to me is very interesting because God, he kind of created the world using numerology. 7
Right.
days, 6 days, then the seventh day he rested, and
Right.
yeah, I believe it's very important, and you can decode things by understanding the numbers.
Oh yeah. Well, and the more I talk to Tom and the more I understand it, it
Mhm.
really feels like he's interpreting the matrix code
Really.
from, it's like God's language of numbers and symbolism
Mhm.
and sacred geometry.
Mhm.
And Tom just really has it down for that gematria, which is the God language as I understand it. And yeah, he's just so it's almost like it's really cool to watch him in his, as you're on with him, because he'll look at your surroundings and notice different aspects and hear different things that you say, and
Yep.
then he can just immediately like translate it, break it down into the number, and then boom, translate it into gematria. So it's just a really cool way that he's able to do that. He's very gifted, very, very gifted.
And see, and yeah, what I would like to ask him is how he got into all of this. And was he
Mm-hmm.
always interested in numbers, when he was a child? And was he good in math? Things like that. I'm just
Yeah,
curious about,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah, so we'll have to ask him that. And but yeah, he's extremely talented. I've liked talking with him, and
Seems very friendly.
yeah, he's a super fun guy. He's very
Yeah.
super cool. I like him a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Well, I saw him on David's show and he had a London shirt. So I was like, well, in case he wears the London shirt again, I got my Brooklyn shirt.
That's great.
This actually, where's the logo? This is actor, director
Oh,
William DeMayo's fashion line called
nice.
Brooklyn Brand. You could go
Brooklyn,
to mybrooklynbrand.com if you want to check out his apparel. But
cool.
William DeMayo, if for those that don't know who he is,
My name's familiar.
he played opposite John Travolta in the Gotti movie. I don't know if you remember. That was, I believe, that was John Travolta's one of his last movies that he made was Gotti.
Oh, I don't
And
think I saw that one.
William DeMayo played Sammy the Bull, who came
Okay.
from Staten Island.
Oh
And
wow.
yeah,
Oh cool.
and William DeMayo also has a show out on Amazon Prime called Gravesend, and it's a Brooklyn version type of, it's like a Sopranos type drama series.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
very
Okay.
cool. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm in that. I'm in episode 1, but you only see my leg. I'm in episode. I'm in the beginning of episode 2
Is
in the
it your
bar
left
scene.
leg or your right leg?
Look, my leg was looking pretty damn good. I think it was my left leg. I was wearing a blue dress. You see the little bit of the blue, and you see the leg.
That's awesome.
So that was in the dance scene, and then I'm in the very beginning of episode 2 in the bar scene,
Okay.
and I'm all decked out with black curly hair and black leather, and because it takes place in the 80s, so I had like
Oh yeah, yeah,
the
yeah,
whole
yeah,
Madonna look going.
yeah.
And then
I
again, you
love
see
that.
me, I think, in the fourth episode. Yeah, they did 4 episodes to test the waters. People loved it. Like 4 episodes, that's it. We want
Wow.
more. So now they're filming season 2.
Oh,
Yeah,
awesome. Are you going to be
yeah.
in that too?
Most likely. Yeah, most likely.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm excited.
cool.
I'm excited about it. Yes. So
Yay. Oh,
check
that'll
out
be fun.
Gravesend the series on Amazon Prime by William
Okay.
DeMayo.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Very,
Awesome.
very cool. I do
Nice.
love acting. It's
Yeah.
one of my loves. When I was a little girl, they would say, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" And I'd say, when I grow up, I want to be an actress. When I'm 18, I want to move to Hollywood and live with the Brady Bunch." This is what I used to say. When I this is what I'm talking like when I was 4 or 5 years old. When I was older, I realized I
That's
couldn't live with the
hilarious.
Brady Bunch. So, but
The
I
Brady
just
Bunch.
started releasing, and you actually sent one around through social media. Thank you. But I just started releasing my old comedy skits that I did
Yeah, they're
on my
great. They're
TV show.
hysterical. Had me cracking up,
Yeah,
boy.
yep,
I
yep,
was laughing so
yep.
hard.
We got Charlie's Ankles. Charlie's
Yeah,
Ankles. I should play it. Should I play it for the viewers?
absolutely.
All right.
Yes.
Let me
Please
find
do.
Charlie's Ankles and let them
I
watch. And
loved it.
it was fun. I played
Really,
Farrah.
I mean, at this point, this is what we're needing, is that we have got to keep the vibration up and just know that God is one, we have
Yep.
won, and enjoy the show. But let's have a lot of laughs along the way.
Listen, the way I look at it is we are watching a movie,
Yes.
okay? And we're at the part where the bad guys look like they're winning, but they don't. We know the ending.
Right,
What's
right,
wrong
right.
with a few commercial breaks in between and watching some of Denise's skits, huh? Right?
Exactly.
During the movie? All right, so we're gonna do that. Let me find the video.
Seen by 10
It's
million viewers.
it's a spoof. Yeah. It's a spoof of Charlie's Angels.
I love it. Okay, cool.
All right.
Okay.
Once upon a time, some gorgeous girls went to the police academy. 3 of them displayed unmistakable talent, ability, and intelligence. They became policewomen. 3 others displayed nothing but their legs. They ended up working for me. That's why I call them Charlie's Ankles.
Charlie just sent this tape over. Do you think we should play it now?
I don't know. Maybe we should wait for Sabrina.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's important. When is Sabrina coming back?
I don't know. Where's the tape machine?
I don't know. Is that it?
I don't know. Let's try it.
Okay.
Hello, Ankles. This is Charlie.
Ooh, Charlie.
I'll be out of town for a few days. Everything should run smoothly, and I'll see you when I return. Oh, one minor detail. I found out someone is going to kill you. So, goodbye, and good luck.
What did he mean by that?
I don't know. That must be Sabrina.
I'll get it.
Who's there?
I don't know. But they left us this present. Oh. Wonder what it is.
Is it your birthday?
I don't know. How old am
I don't know.
I? Do you think that this could be a bomb?
I love that part.
I don't know. Let's read the card.
Dear occupant, enclosed, please find one bomb. It is set to go off at 12 noon. See you around.
12 noon? What time is it now?
I got 3 minutes to 12. Wow, this clock is slow.
Wow, 3 minutes to an explosion. We better hurry.
Yeah, that's right. Let's rush and get into our outfits.
Okay. So, I have so many outfits for so many different occasions. What do you wear for an explosion?
I know. Why don't you wear your jumpsuit?
Yes. I know. I'll wear my floral print dress.
You wore that on your last assignment. If you wear that again, it'll be all over town.
If the bomb goes off, so will I.
Oh no, 2 minutes to 12. We only have enough time to take our valuables.
Yes, okay. I'll get the hairdryer. You get the mirror. Wait, I've got a better idea. Why don't we stay here and get rid of the bomb?
Now that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard you say.
Thank you.
How do we get rid of a bomb?
You have forgot that I have went to high school. We take the bomb and we soak it in a bathtub of water.
I wonder what Sabrina would do.
I don't know.
I got an idea. Let's take the bomb and put it outside the door. Someone's bound to steal it.
Good thinking. How much time do we have left?
8 seconds.
I said Raina. Oh, that Charlie, when I see him, I'll kill him. He promised to make me a star. I'll kill him 1,000,000 times.
I heard you laughing. I heard you laughing.
That was awesome.
It was so much fun to do. It really was.
Oh.
And that, I got to tell you, that was a skit that was done on the Donnie and Marie show
Oh, wow.
by Marie, and the guest star was Connie Stevens. So Connie Stevens
wow.
played the blonde, Marie was the brunette, and they did that skit. And when I saw it, I was like, that's funny. We got to do that. And then we did it. It was, and I couldn't find a little, because in their skit, they had a little clock.
Oh, yeah.
And I couldn't find a little clock. All I could find is this big clock. So I had to get a really big box, which kind of made it funnier.
It did.
box
It
was so
did.
neat.
It was great. Yeah, it was great. That was awesome.
Yeah.
So how long ago was that? When did you do that?
I think we may have done that. I want to say 2 years ago.
Okay.
You know, we totally lost track of time with this whole pandemic. So I know the studio was closed all last year. So I'm thinking it was the year before. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
I
But,
loved how you kept your airy fairy voice.
Yeah.
Throughout the whole thing. You did great on that.
I tried. Thank you. Thank you. I try to, they had to be a little flighty, you know. You know, but
That's
it's
awesome.
fun. Yeah, when I started my show, remember this, it's the whole idea behind it was I had a Facebook group page called Remember This, and I started posting things that I grew up with, like platform shoes, bell bottoms, the candy that, you know, that we used to eat and stuff like that.
Right.
And people started joining and sending in pictures of all this stuff from the past. They loved it. I was like, this is really cool. So I said, you know, I had friends who had a show in the studio. I said, I should bring this to TV.
Yeah.
And it was a big hit. It was a big hit.
Of course. Absolutely.
First episode, I think the first episode, I brought out a record player. Now, this is back in 2015, where they weren't really selling the replicas like they are doing now.
Right. Yeah. Now they're all the rage.
Yeah. And then our guest star was Gumby. My sister-in-law came out with the Gumby costume, and we interviewed Gumby. You know, it was just fun.
That's great. That's great.
So we try to keep the show fun, but I miss it. The studio's opening up now, and I could go back in and, you know, do some more fun stuff.
Good.
Yeah.
When I started DJing when there was vinyl and it was on 45s.
Nice. I didn't know that you DJ'd.
I had to carry, I had this big, huge truck that I drove. I was like 19 when I started DJing, and a mobile DJ. So I did like wedding dances and.
Oh, very cool. Did you do it with your brother? Because I know he's
well, he is now, but I was solo before him. So
okay.
So I would do wedding dances, but then I would also go, like, there's Fort Leavenworth up here.
Mm-hmm.
And Fort Riley is down in Manhattan, Kansas. So I would get called up to do like officer clubs and different stuff like that.
Very cool.
Military balls and stuff. So anyway, I would drive this big, ginormous truck, right? And a straight truck, and show up and haul all this equipment out, and just crates of the vinyl.
Right.
And
you're like a modern day USO, like you know, entertaining the troops.
Sort of. Yeah. Well, and at the end of the night, whoever had a cigar, I would always make sure they found me, so then I could get a cigar at the end of the night. And then the boys that I would smoke the cigar with, I could get them to haul my equipment out to my truck.
So smart. You are slick. You are slick. Very cool.
So yeah. Many lifetime ago.
Yeah.
But
well,
it's good.
I love where we are now. I love what we're moving into, but I do miss the good old days too. And it's true that you end up sounding like your parents, because you know, when we were growing up, didn't our parents always talk about the good old days? And you know, I find, you know, our generation is doing the same, you know.
Yeah.
But we grew up in a really great time. I mean, I grew up in the 70s, you know, and
Me too.
I love
And,
the cartoons, Saturday morning cartoons I love
yeah,
watching. And
yep,
it had a feel. It had a feel, like
yep,
sitting in front of the TV every Saturday morning eating our favorite, cereal made of
yep,
like 90% sugar.
of
But
course. Yeah.
fun.
Well, and I remember never being home as a kid. It was like when you were up, if you
Yes,
were out of school, you were
that's right.
expected to be out of the house
That's right.
unless you're cleaning the house.
That's right.
Oh,
That,
that's
that was
just,
us too. That was
that
us too.
was
And if you
how
had
you
nobody to play
roll.
with, then you were
Yeah,
just playing outside by yourself, but you had to
that's
be
right. That's
outside.
right. With the tree in the
That's
backyard.
right. We we used to play with the caterpillars that would fall out of the tree and climb down the side of the house. We play with the caterpillars.
Hilarious.
But it's true that when people talk about the 70s and I guess the early 80s, the thing that comes to mind is the street lights, right? The street
Yeah.
lamps. Like we would stay out all day. We didn't have a cell phone. Our parents
No,
had no
no.
way of reaching us, but they knew we were okay.
Yeah, yeah.
As long as we were home by the time those street lights came
street
on,
light came on. Yep, yep.
right? Yeah.
And I would take my bike. I would just go by myself. We had a local university.
Oh, you're breaking up a little bit.
Community, and I
You're
found out. But you'd love this.
Okay, you're better.
Okay.
Yeah. So wait, say that again because you were breaking up, or maybe I'm breaking up.
So-
And saying my internet connection's unstable. But you like to take your bike and do what?
I would ride down to the local university where they had a stage, and they never had the doors locked. So I would go in there when nobody was there and just do whatever I wanted on stage and pretend that there was a bunch of people
So
there.
cool. That is so
It
cool.
was fun, yeah.
Yeah.
So that was, that was part of my entertainment. I was never into sports, never into, I was a big reader. I was a big writer. I wanted to be Louisa May Alcott, who wrote
Little House on the Prairie.
Little Women.
Oh wait, not Little House on the Prairie.
Yeah.
Little House on the Prairie.
Another little. Her name was
I can't think of it now. I can't think of it now. How did we live without Google? Can you tell me how did we live without Google? We had to go look up things in our encyclopedias. If we had every edition, sometimes we didn't have all of them.
Well, I'm hoping that part of what we're moving into is going to be that the Google's going to be right here.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Boom, boom. There it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's
That would
intro.
be really nice. That would be really nice.
That's my
Because it's
goal.
crazy. I always say I'm not going to use Google anymore. I'm not going to use them.
Oh,
because
and I
it's censorship. What's the first thing we do when we need to know something?
I go to DuckDuckGo.
I go to DuckDuckGo, but sometimes it's not there. Then I go to Google. It's really bad. But it's, you know what? Because we're so conditioned,
Oh yeah.
right? It's
I
the
don't even
habit.
like saying. I don't even like telling people go Google it.
Thank you. Yeah, I
just
don't either.
Because I know what the symbols of it within. The Chrome. Come on.
I
Just-
know.
Yeah.
Isn't that something when we finally found that out?
My son had this app on his phone a while back. This was probably 4 years ago. That you would flip through it and it would give you all of these different symbols and you had to guess what the company name was, like Nike or Reebok or all of these, it would just flash you the symbol. And that's when I really realized everything is symbolism. Every brand, we are
On purpose.
on
purpose.
purpose.
Yeah.
On purpose. And they call it a brand for a reason. They're stamping you with the consumerism. I mean, it's just disgusting what we've been through.
Well,
So I'm happy for next steps. And
it's codes too. I think that,
it is a lot
like
of
they
code.
have to tell
Huge
us
amount of
what
code.
they're
Yes.
doing and they got to put things out there. And
Mhm. Huge amount of code. Agreed.
yeah. So, but I'm excited. People say March 4th, we don't know, but you know what? If it's not March 4th, so what? It's going to happen. And that's the main thing.
Right.
God is not tolerating this. You think he's going to let Biden run our country for 4 years?
Oh, no.
No
No.
way. No way.
No.
He's a fraud.
No.
And, evil to the core.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
So we have nothing to worry about. You know, it'll happen.
I agree. It's right around the corner.
It really is.
Feel it. We can feel it. It's, you know, those of us that are a little, even just a little bit sensitive, and those that aren't even are like, something's different.
Something's going on.
Something's going on. Especially, I'm seeing a bunch of testimonials about this fake snow. Have you seen those?
Yeah. Because now did this come about because I heard in Texas that they lost power, they lost water, they were bringing snow in the house just to drink water, right?
Yeah, it's bad. It's really, really bad. But the snow does. Somebody sent off a sample of it, and it's got one of the ones I heard for sure that sticks in my head was barium. Which I don't know what that means.
Oh, we gotta
duck go it. Yeah.
We got, okay.
We're gonna, so I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna find that and find out what elements, because there was like 3 different.
I got
like
nervous,
metallic elements.
I heard that I got nervous, so I took the snow, put it in a bowl, and then I watched it melt. I was like, you know, so over here.
But that doesn't mean anything.
No, because I know people. No, I guess because I was hearing that they said it wasn't melting, or something weird like that. But I know what you're saying. Someone had the melted snow tested, right? That's what we're talking about.
Okay, so here's another one I saw. Guy puts snow straight into a plastic bowl, puts it in the microwave, and it starts sparking.
Oh, that's the next experiment. I'm going to try that one.
And then another one I saw.
Pretty bad.
They had a whole bunch of snow. They piled it in the bathtub. Okay. As it melted, it was melting, but it was like black and gray water. Not clear at all.
Yeah, there's got to be some way to test that.
And
where are people taking the snow to test it?
I don't know where this lady did. We'll have to look that up. And then there was another lady. She went out and got a snowball, created a snowball off her porch, took a lighter, lit it, and it was blackening.
Wow.
Like something, you know, like a piece of paper would burn.
Yeah.
It was putting a burn mark around it. And what was she saying? She said, here's what's weird. She said, it'll melt in my hand and absorb into my skin, but it won't drip water. It almost drips like a candle.
Wow.
That's
is all the chemicals in the atmosphere, or are they making the snow?
This is the making of the snow, I do believe. I really, really do believe that that's exactly what happened. And then we look back and say, what did Bye say? He said it's going to be a dark winter.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, I hope people are waking up.
They have to tell you before they do it. They have to tell you before they do it, right? So
but I really hope people are waking up, Julie.
I do too.
Like, are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? Are you seeing how corrupt they are? Are you seeing how evil they are? Are you seeing how they don't care about people? Are you seeing these executive orders have nothing to do with us? There's nothing to benefit us. Gas prices are going up. Are you people seeing this? People are losing their jobs. Are you seeing this? I mean,
yes, I know.
King Charlie Prince could make a rap song out of it. Are you seeing this? I'm going to talk
to him. Are you sure he hasn't already?
If he hasn't, I'm going to talk to him. I'm going to say, you got to write a song. Are you seeing this?
Totally needs to. Yeah. That's great. He's awesome.
Yes.
So where I'm encouraged right now is to be able to see all of these experiments and with the snow and all this stuff. I'm seeing it, and it's not being censored, and it's not being pulled down or fact checked. So that's where I'm encouraged that
is good.
More people are starting to, stuff is being leaked out in different ways.
Right.
And I think the numbers are growing. So
well, it's great. We have all these other platforms that we can use now. We're using Telegram.
I know.
Telegram doesn't hassle
Oh,
us. Listen, I got hassled on
Maybe
Messenger.
Yeah.
Facebook Messenger, we were chatting. They're reading your chats. Just
Yeah.
know that they are reading what you are chatting with your friends in Facebook Messenger. So don't put anything personal because they were reading our chats, right, in our group.
Yep.
And they banned me for something that I put in there. They didn't tell me what I put in there, but it went against their guidelines. But they didn't tell me what it was, but that just proves they're reading what we're writing in there, what we're putting in there. So Telegram, we don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Signal, I heard Signal is, I heard the CIA is watching all of that, what's put in there.
I
So
haven't
I
done
don't-
much at all with Signal.
I don't chat in Signal.
Yeah, but Telegram, yeah, our groups have really grown. I think I've got 4 groups now that I contribute to regularly and share stuff and forward stuff.
Yep.
So yeah, it's fun to connect with the Patriots right now, just in
Really?
different ways. And
Yep.
and now I think
Lindell is on there, Lynn Wood, Jeremy,
Yes.
Mike Flynn is in there, you know, and it's great to hear what they have to say without being censored, right?
Right. And I don't know about you, but for me in my area, it feels like the Patriots are reaching out to each other more locally. We're finding each other just synchronistically in
Yes.
just really cool, crazy ways.
Yes.
And so our web is like connecting more with other small pockets of
Being knit
Patriots.
together. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
So,
I'm getting that. People like, well, they see Mel and I do a show every week, 2 New York City girls.
yeah.
And so I'm getting a lot of people contacting me. I'm in New York too, you know, let's connect. I'm like, oh, this is
awesome.
great. Let's connect.
Yes. Yes.
That's
yes.
awesome.
Yeah. 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 So
Mhm.
yeah, I think it's been really cool to watch that. It you know, since we know now that we've been at war, it feels like it's a new front line of
Yep.
people that are coming forward and making different connections, and
Yep.
it's fun. It feels like being a pioneer, you know. It's like,
Yeah, for sure.
we're gonna
That is
create
fun.
a just
Going
completely
back
new
to
earth.
nature.
Yeah, new earth. And this series I'm reading is like incredible, and it discusses like the most idyllic opportunity for us to be human on this planet,
Mhm.
using all of what God has naturally given us and how
Which
to
is the way it was supposed to be.
include- yes, yes.
Sure.
And so
Yep.
so I
That's
just
great.
find it interesting that all of it, you know, it's like an onion being peeled right now. The whole earth is.
Yeah.
And new understandings and new ways of being are just happening now, because as we envision them, we know that we can create them,
Mhm.
right? What we focus on expands.
Yep.
So
And what's been hidden from us is now coming out. You
exactly.
know, like the cures, we're getting the cures, the med beds. The med beds are available now. Did you know that?
Yeah, the
You can
$2
purchase them.
million a piece.
No. $21,000 for a med bed with 2 canisters under it, generators under it. There's the
Send me
place to
that
generate- I am. In
manufacturer.
fact, I just ordered. I don't want to get this wrong, so I'm going to tell you what I ordered.
Oh, shit.
Let's see. Crystal Teeny did she actually went there and interviewed, I guess, the scientists about
Really
this product. Yes, I'm going to tell you real quick what it is,
cool.
if I can find it. Okay, so it's TeslaBioHealing.com, and there you can purchase the med beds. And what I purchased was, let's see if I can get it on the screen. Okay, so this is what I purchased. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that.
I back up a little bit. There you go. Tesla Bed Healer, charge and repair your body cellular health with Tesla energy. I gotta look to see what
So
the heck
this
that is.
basically, according to, if you watch Crystal Teeny's video, the interview that she did with them, people that were in chronic pain, the pain was gone, just by putting this next to them. And this is
it like a tube?
it's a biohealer. I believe it has like electricity in it. It stirs up, it stimulates the cells,
Yeah.
our own cells.
I'm pretty sure that's what my girlfriend down in at Transcendent Tulsa uses. In a
Okay,
lot
so
of
let me
her
see.
sessions.
I'm going to read this to you guys so you know.
Okay.
Tesla
Sure.
Biohealer, charge and repair your body's cellular health with Tesla energy. Bioenergize with moderate Tesla Biohealer. Okay. What is Tesla energy? I can read that real quick. Tesla energy are longitudinal three-dimensional waves. It's an energy to empower DNA, RNA, and cellular membrane to have the normal cellular activities and functions, and to enhance ATP production in all cells, except red blood cells, allowing each cell in the body to be fully charged with life energy. Verified by Nikola Tesla at the end of the 19th century, Tesla energy has been researched, studied, and tested for over 100 years as a natural force that produces extremely positive changes in every form of life. So it charges the cells in your body to bring life energy. They're saying cancer cells have very low electrical frequency. Tesla energy brings those cancer cells up to normal energy levels, possibly accounting for the healing that many cancer patients have experienced after exposed to Tesla energy. They did a lot of studies on cancer patients and they've done very well.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Increases cell energy when you're fatigued. I mean, there's so many benefits.
That's
Protects the cellular DNA from damage by increasing the energy of hydroxin bonds. I mean, it's just, it does so many things, but this is what they use under the med beds. But this is a small canister that you keep next to wherever you're ailing. But the med bed, let me show you what the med beds look like, because this really interested me.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see. See if I can get a picture of the med beds. Okay, here's a med bed. See if you could see that. Do you see it?
Not really.
See those canisters?
Oh,
Yeah, it says click on it.
I see. Okay. I don't think that's going to be the same thing as an actual med bed.
Because these are med bed generators. Well, I mean, maybe this is just one way they're going to,
That's definitely, yeah.
it's one type of production of how they're going to bring it to the people, because those are generators that go under that bed.
Right.
And heal
Right.
the body. I know,
Right.
I thought it was going to be like, you know, when you get an MRI, you lay in one of those tunnel type things.
Yes, that one is different. They have different grades, and this is one that's already on the market.
Okay.
I totally understand what's going on now. Okay, I see. Yes. Yep.
Very
that's good
interesting.
stuff.
We
Yep.
gotta find out
Yeah,
more about it. Yeah.
Yep. Well, I've used that actually down in Tulsa, and my friend Deborah Worthington of Transcendent Tulsa, she has that technology also, as well as the Lucia light I told you about that activates the pineal gland.
Yes.
And yeah, it's really powerful stuff. That's some really cool things that
it's here because
yeah, it's here.
Okay, the cures are here. The cures are here. It's so exciting.
Yes. So
So
it's a great time to be alive.
Yep.
Especially to bring down big pharma.
Yay.
You're going down.
And big tech. Don't forget big tech is coming down. Come on, sing it. Sing that song that the Kennedys sang.
You're going down. I'm yelling timber.
This is great. Well, guys,
I'm ready for everything to be handy.
What is that?
I'm ready for everything to be handy.
I love that. You need a hand? Sure.
Need a hand? Call Julie D.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Yep, so we're going to bring, I was going to say, we're going to bring Tom on in a little while.
Okay. I'm also excited because I'm hearing one of the patents that they're supposed to be releasing not too far into the future is going to be called is called a replicator.
A replicator.
Mhm.
Okay, what does that do?
This is a machine that is within your home that can replicate, like if you want a cup of tea, it'll make you a cup of tea.
No way.
Yeah, just I'm
Meet
telling you,
George Jetson. Do,
I
do,
know.
do, do. Jade, come on, sing it with me. Jade, his wife,
His wife,
daughter, Judy.
Judy.
I love it.
I suck at singing. I'm sorry.
And Astro. I can't do Astro. I know some people who can do a really good Astro. I can't. They
Yeah, I
call
was
me the retro.
actually-
This is why they call me the retro queen. My mind always reverts back to the past.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. Your mind can revert back to the past so long as your body continues to choose for forward, you know?
Yes. Yeah. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's just fun to reminisce. And you know why I think it's so much fun to reminisce? Because especially when you're going through like really dark times, when you look back, say you look back to things you used to watch when you were a child, or I did an episode, the candy we used to eat, the
Yeah.
snacks we used to eat as kids. It takes you back to a time where, say, your grandmother was there, your grandfather was, people that are no longer with us were there, and it brings
Right.
back those memories. And so I love doing my show because my show would air on, it airs on TV every Wednesday night here in New York. I would get people texting me and emailing me after the show saying, Denise, that was so great. You brought me back to sitting on my grandmother's living room floor and watching TV with her, you know,
Yeah.
and that's,
Yeah.
it's a good feeling.
Exactly.
You know, it's-
Absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely. Well, and one of the things that they say is one of the strongest memory triggers is scent.
That's right.
And so scent and taste.
You smell something and taste
So-
something and
so
you're like,
yeah,
I
it's
know
like
I tasted
brain
this
just
before.
immediately. Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It'll take you, or when you play music too, it'll take you
Oh,
back.
absolutely.
Takes me
Absolutely.
back to, the basement was my hangout growing
Mhm.
up. And that's where I used to have my record player and all my records. And so it takes me back to listening to the records and having my friends over, and they would bring their records, you know, our
Yep.
45s. It was so much fun. It was a lot of fun. And now this generation is getting to feel what they missed out on, because now they came out with record players and now they're putting the new songs, right? They're putting them on vinyl.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, and I love the fact that my son is same age as your daughters, and he loves 60s, 70s, 80s. There's many times I'll get in his car and he's playing 80s music.
Love it.
You
I
know?
love 80s. Yep. I
Yeah.
love the 80s movies.
Yeah.
Come on, The Breakfast Club, Back to the
Oh, the
Future.
big hair.
Yeah.
I know.
Somebody called me. It
Oh,
was
we
so
gotta get Tom to
funny.
talk.
Yep.
We gotta get
About Back
Tom
to
to
the
talk
Future?
about Back to the Future. Yeah,
Okay,
because
we'll
there's
ask
a
him.
lot of drops in that one.
We'll
Yeah,
ask
yeah.
him.
A
Yeah.
lot of drops on that one.
Yeah. But back in the
88
80s, I used to tease my hair up.
is
What's that? Oh, you froze. You froze.
froze. You froze with your arms up in the air.
I said, okay, so back in the 80s, my friend taught me how to tease up my hair. So I would tease it, but sometimes I would tease it a little too high. So when that movie Working Girl came
a
out,
little too high. There's such a thing.
Joan Cusack was in Working Girl and her hair was up to here. Can you guys see? And my friends were like, Denise, that's you. She reminded me of you. I was like, come on. Did I tease my hair up that high? And they're like, yes. Yes. I got to find pictures. And show
Yes.
you. So I had to start toning it down a little bit. But the 80s was fun.
I had one of my best friends, she had hair like that, and she would use the Aquanet, you know, and just
Oh, the Aquanet. Yes.
and you know, I'm not proud of it, but I was smoking cigarettes at the time. And so here I am driving my little 68 Volkswagen, yellow Volkswagen Bug. She's over here. I'm trying to light my cigarette. She's like,
No.
are you trying to blow us up? What the hell are you doing?
Oh, that's so funny. Do you know the stupid things I used to do? Did you ever light up your cigarette on the stove and smell hair burning and realize, oh shit, I just burnt my hair?
Not me, my girlfriend did. Yes.
I would do
I had
that with the
short hair.
cigarette. Let me just use
Yeah.
the stove. Shh, and you hear the sound of it. Oh man.
And then you smell it. It's like,
And then you
this
smell
isn't
it like, oh, and now you're looking at the hair burnt off and like, all right, how am I going to cover this? Oh,
Yeah,
well,
that's
I
why
hope the
prefer
viewers
an
enjoyed
electric.
reminiscing with us. So, all right, this is going to be part 1, guys, and make
Yep.
sure you look for Tom numbers Bushnell in part 2. So,
Number
Julie, don't
2.
go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right,
Okay.
guys, leave your comments below. Hope you liked the video, and make sure you look for part 2 with Tom numbers.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna pause.